At the end of the corridor in Ward 10, 16-year-old Yegor from the central Ukrainian city of Alexandria is waiting for surgery. Doctors will fix scars in his neck. He cannot move his head well because of them. His mother, Tatiana, is at his side.
Everything will be fine, my son. Don't worry.
Yegor has many tattoos. They partially cover the scars left after an incident 4 years ago.
I was 12 years old when I received an electric shock of 27,000 volts. 55% of my body was burned.
Yegor couldn't even count how many surgeries he has had. But from the beginning of the war in Ukraine, the boy has had none.
We don't have planned operations in Ukraine now because the war started, and almost all hospitals are filled with military personnel, so there are only emergency surgeries.
So when Tatiana heard about the initiative involving American doctor Gennady Fuzailov, she immediately submitted an application. Gennady Fuzailov is the founder of the organization Doctors Collaborating to Help Children. Since 2010, he has been traveling to Ukraine to operate on children with burn injuries for free. This year, because of the war, Dr. Fuzailov found an opportunity to bring his team of 11 specialists to Poland.
I'm very proud of my team. These people are very ambitious, productive, great surgeons who practice at Harvard and Michigan Medical School, two leading schools in America, and they took vacations to come here.
Surgeon David Brown has been working with Fuzailov for almost 10 years. The work is crucial, he says, because the children's burn injuries require constant new surgeries.
Because as they grow, the scars don't grow. And so the scars squeeze and restrict how they can move their arms or use their hands or open their mouths. It's not just about how the scars look, which is terrible, but it's even more important how the child can move their arms and their legs and get around in society.
Doctors have operated on 19 children from different regions of Ukraine.
5 to 6 surgeries were performed on each patient, and if it were not such a set of surgeons that we brought, we would not be able to perform such complex operations on the hands, on the suturing of the nerves, tendons.
From transportation to housing to food, Dr. Fuzailov's organization paid for everything. The Polish hospital in Leczna was responsible for medical care.
We give them access to our operating rooms, to our wards, and we are providing medical staff to take care of the patients in pre-operative and post-operative periods. We took a great part of costs, and hospital is paying for this, and Polish government is paying for this.
Ukrainian doctors take care of the rehabilitation of young patients after surgery. Plastic surgeon Artem Posunko has treated many of them at a hospital in the Ukrainian city of Dnipro. 4 other Ukrainian doctors traveled to Poland with him. To him, the exchange of expertise is priceless.
We read the same books and articles, but they do something differently than we do. How can you reduce the time of the operation? How can you do less trauma and do exactly what was planned? This is very important, first of all, for our young patients.
All 3 teams of doctors, US, Polish and Ukrainian, say that logistics proved to be the most challenging part of this mission. But the process has already been worked out, so all participants hope to perform the operations next year. Lesia Bakalets for VOA News, Leczna, Poland.